And this is why it's so important to have a name, a specific name, and the times and the tasks that that person is going to do, because that way they know exactly what's next. And we don't leave room for do the things that are behind or do the things that we need to do. No, they know exactly what are the things that we need to do, because we make it easy as possible for them to follow. And we want to minimize that they fail. And it also helps us to know exactly who's doing what at the times. And also, if someone else is taking that shift or replacing that person or covering for the day, we know exactly what are the things that that person is going to be doing that day as well. So here for Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, he punches in at 5:30 a.m. That's the first shift. By 5:40, he will be already in that pasteurizer room, ready to start preparing. Around, or by 5:45 a.m., he's gonna start preparing the milk. He's gonna feed the calves. He's gonna do typo there. Feed the milk, water, grain. He's gonna clean all the feeding equipment, write down any notes of who didn't eat, who was sick, things like that. Then at 9, he's gonna start with the sick calves, treating any sick calves, record keeping everything. And as soon as he's done with that, then he's gonna start bedding 1/3 of the barn. And then he's gonna take lunch. 30 minutes, that's it. Then he's gonna come back to his workstation. I didn't put specific times after 9 because we don't know for sure, right, how long it's going to take him to treat the sick calf and that type of things. But as soon as he's done with lunch, then he's going to do the calf pens, wash, move, setup right away until it's time to start feeding again. And we wanted to put it there very specific for that day, because that was being a problem, that you had many newborn calves born and no new pens to put them. Then you found 2, 3 in the same pen that a couple times the other week. And this is exactly what he needs to be doing during those days. And we will adjust as we go, right? We can always adjust this daily list. This is easy to do. Now, 1:30, we want him back in the pasteurizer room, preparing the milk, feeding milk, water, grain, clean everything. And 4:30 p.m., he should be punching out. To the latest in a normal day, if everything goes well, he should be done. If he's done earlier, I'm sure it's okay for him, to leave 15 minutes sooner, whatever. As soon as he's done, he can punch out and go. Otherwise, by 4:30. Here, Wednesday is a little bit different because on Wednesdays, it's the same morning feeding, treating calves, bedding 1/3 of the barn, lunch. But after lunch, once a week, he's going to be changing those nipples. He's very specific in there. I know that he knows what he needs to do, but he may think he needs to do it on a different time, a different day, or when he gets a chance. So since that was something that was in your mind, I just put it in there. Change the nipples that need to get changed, adjust the feeding rates. That's important, once a week. Clean the barn, the garbage, and then he's going to wash the buckets from the heifers that were moved the day before on Tuesday. So he's going to do all that. It's very specific there, one thing after the other. And he has enough time to do everything before the next feeding. So that's the only thing that is different are those chores that are done after lunch. And this is 1 day a week. Now for cleaning the barn, I know there were some misunderstandings in there of what you wanted clean and what he thought we should clean, right? So that's why we made that checklist of the specific things that we want cleaned, organized, put away. And he's going to check on those to make sure that it's done. And we'll see how it goes. If it doesn't work that way, we'll find a different way. But it should be good. Then